this is Andrea here, and we are on our very next page, and I've got an 8.5 by 11 sheet out. Remember, our main page is 7.25 by 7.25. Let me just double check that. 7 3/4. Those are centimeters. So it's 7 3/4 by 7 3/4. No, 7 3/4 by 7 1/4. Alright, that's our main page. So I want to make doors that open, and you're gonna need an 8.5 by 11 sheet to get that done. But I want to cut off what I won't use at the bottom here. So I'm just gonna mark that off. We'll get that cut off. Okay. We've got a nice little rainy day today, so if my lights go out, I'll pick this back up when the electricity comes back. 'Cause it seems like every time it rains, we always lose electricity. Okay, we're going to score one side by 1/2 inch. Burnish that down. Then we're going to mark, actually score the other side. I think I can make this a little easier and score it by 1/2 inch. Alright. Press down on your score line. Fold your paper in half. Try to make it as straight as possible. Okay. And you're going to cut straight down the middle. Alright, now you have 2 equal flaps. And you have this side and you have this side, and they're going to overlap, which is good because you want as much space as possible anyway. But I'm still going to use a die to decorate the edges on here. So let's do that. Before you actually cut it, make sure to get your paper that you want to decorate these pages. So let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. I want to use this. So pretty. And 1 12 by 12 will cover this nicely. Okay. So this is my left side. going to cut it because I want this border on here. So about 1/8 of an inch from the side and the top. So let's get that cut out. This we're going to use for our other piece. Hang on to that. Now we have this side, and we want to make sure, put that up. Want to make sure to get the border on this side as well. Well, we're going to cut here, and we're going to cut here. Hang on to that. Okay, see how that looks. So this is our left side. This is going to go on like so. And then this is our right side. It's going to go on like so. And they're going to overlap. Remember, they are overlapping. That's perfect. I love it. So we need inside. And I think what I'm going to do for the inside is just use a regular sheet of scrap paper. I think this will be pretty. And the reason why is because it's thinner than this. This out, and all you have to do, let's go ahead and mark this. So this is 1, right? And this is 1. So we won't accidentally put this on the wrong side. This is 2, and this is 2. But you can take these and use them for your scrap paper. And you're going to be exact size on here. Okay. I'm going to need a new blade soon. There. Look at that. Alright, so this is 1, and this is 1. Now, we'll put those aside and we'll do number 2. It is really pouring down out there. Okay, this is number 2. Oh man. Let's go ahead. This is what happens when your blade starts to go bad. Let's go ahead and find us a new blade. I keep them in here. So let's put that there. Let's try this one. Alright, so this is 2. Alright, so we have the front and back for both of these. Now, let's get out our Cut-A-Bug or whatever machine you use. And I have this one that I like to use. So this is 2, this is 2, this is 1. I'll put this over here. 2. Okay. So we have our top for 2. And you just want to put it on there like you would if you were laying it down, and just place a small removable washi tape on there, flip it over, and then get this piece in here. I'm going to turn it this way. There we go. Okay, and then you're going to use a piece of washi tape to hold this into place. Alright. Now you can put, now you can put your, why does this look crooked? There we go. Your die on. Do it that way. Just lay it down there. Try to make it even from the top. So this edge to this edge and this edge to this edge should match. Take a couple of washi tapes. And then lay that down. Okay. Get your plate. And lay that down. Hold it down. Okay. Now we can run it through our machine and see how well we did. Yay! Oh brother, it might have moved a little bit. Let's see. Let's find out. That off. Get our pokey tool. We can get this off. Alright, now what you want to do is trim this off. You're going to trim a straight line to the edge of the die cut, and same on that side. And then you're going to do the same with your paper. Okay, and then on this side. Okay, let's see. Then we're gonna do the same with this one. Like so. This is the inside piece. We just have to cut a little bit off the bottom here, which is fine with me because we had that little mishap with the paper cut anyway. Yeah. We'll just trim that off. Go ahead and mark it. And then our top piece, we'll double check that one. And we have to trim a little off at the bottom here, which is fine. Perfect. Now I'm going to finish up with the second one, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so what we're going to work on next for this page is an envelope, and we're going to use our envelope punch board, and you've seen us do this before in past videos. The size that we need to cut our paper down to is 9 by 9. So let's go ahead and cut it down to 9 by 9. 9. Then I don't want that in. Maybe I want this way. Okay. So this is 9 by 9. Now I can put this away. And the measurements I'm using for the 9 by 9 is right here. So our score line is the 4 1/4. Okay, bring this up to 4 1/4, punch and score. Oop. Okay, don't do that right there. You don't want to do that because that rips the paper. Alright, we're going to turn it. And now we're following the score line instead of the 4 1/4. There we go. Do it again. Punch. And our last one. Punch. Okay. So it's okay that I made that cut because I actually want to cut this flip off. Alright, so anyway, what you want to do is fold in your sides and then score it down. Same here, score it down, fold up, burnish it down. Alright, so there's our envelope. This would have gone like so, but since it's already cut, I'm just going to smooth out that cut, get it off, because it's our pocket, our envelope pocket. Okay. See if I can get it to lay down that way. Okay. Perfect. Got a little bit here. There we go. All right. Hang on to this because you can use this for like punching out circles or whatever shape you like in this pattern. So don't throw it away because it's still usable. Okay, so I want to put some tape on my envelope. I'm just gonna go here. And we're going to go here. Okay. Perfect and perfect. All right, we can tape that down. Okay. Get this side. Okay. Press that down. And it's nice and secure. So we have our pocket. Now you want to tape up the back portion. And you're only going to tape the sides the bottom and then the other side, because this is what we're creating is a double pocket. Okay. Like that. So now you have all of these sides. And you see here there's a little bit showing, so that's where those scraps come in. And I think I want to put this inside of there. So let me get a pencil and mark that. Let's get it nice and straight. And we'll cut that down. You have to clean out your track every once in a while. Otherwise you'll have paper stuck in your track. But these little pieces can make your cut off. So just take your pokey tool and push that paper out. Okay. And this one is going to slide in here. There we go. Here. And that's going to cover the white in there. So let me get this glued on. I'm just going to glue it. And you don't need to oversaturate your paper to do this. You just need some on here to stick it down and then to move it around. Okay. Just like so. Perfect. And this little piece here, you can just snip that off. You do not have to have it there. I'm not going to leave it there. Better yet, let's just cut it off with our X-Acto knife. That way I don't accidentally cut up the page. Perfect. All right. Now I'm going to ink up that portion there. And that looks really nice. Very, very nice. And you can even ink up your sides. You don't have to do a lot. The paper is so colorful that it has so much dark in it anyway, so it just blends right in. Anyway, I like that. And that is going to go in where our two flips are. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, so I got the other side done and everything is stickified, and we can start putting our page together. So we've got our two flaps. And we need to put those on first. I've already gone ahead and put this magnet on here. Alright, so this is flap number 2, it goes to the right. This is flap number 1 and it goes to the left. Get our pokey tool out, get some glue out, and we're ready to rock and roll. Okay, a little bit of glue. Remember, you're putting down number 1 first because it's going to be the most difficult one, because you don't want it to go on top of the score line we have here. So let's go ahead and get that down without getting it on the score line. But try to get it as close to the score line as you can. Perfect. Alright, so let's put down number 2. This one is not difficult, so you don't have a lot of worry there. But if you are like me, you might want to put a little white sheet here so that you can see the very edge of the line. Because the black on black paper kind of obscures everything. Alright, so my glue is stuck. Let's try that again. I'm going to put this right up to the edge. Perfect. Okay, so that worked out great. Let's go ahead and put this magnet over here so that it is in place and we don't accidentally miss putting it there. All right, a little bit of tape on that. Perfect. All right, we'll open her up. I have a background piece that I want to use here. I think that's going to be pretty. Plus we have our envelope pocket to put right on top. I'm going to use this Fabri-Tac. I know it's for fabric to stick on just about anything, but it does work well on paper. Just don't use an overly large amount, trying not to saturate your paper. Okay. If you are sensitive to strong smells, Fabri-Tac is probably not the glue for you, because it does have a really strong smell to it. This, on the other hand, has hardly any smell whatsoever. So this is the Eileen's Quick Dry Tacky Glue, and I've never gotten a strong smell from it. Okay, so here's that envelope we made, and remember we cut off the top, so it's just a pocket. It's two pockets actually. So we put tape on the back. And we're going to put glue just on the edge. You don't want it to be too much, because this is our second pocket and the front part is our... Okay, got that all done. So let's get this tape backing off so we can get this part done. And I've been meaning to tell you guys that once we're done putting our pages in, I'm going to do a video to go through each page and add decorations to them. That's why I'm not doing it as we go along here, because I want to do one full video of just page decorating and the different ways that we're going to decorate it. I thought that would be fun. Okay. We want this to be a nice black border on this paper. Perfect. Careful of your edges. Burnish that down. Now we're going to put in our inside cover. Need a little bit on our edge here. Because our tape, my tape didn't go all the way up there. So I have to put some glue on there. And again, you want a nice pretty border with your paper. Perfect. Perfect. All right, now we have this side to do. We'll go ahead and do the inside since that's laying nice and flat for us. Remove the tape backing. We're going to need a little bit of glue on the lip as well. I ran out of Xyron tape, so I have to use my double-sided tape until my order comes in, which is usually on top of stuff like that. Usually I'll have about 2 boxes in the stashes before I have to order, and I was not paying attention and I ran out. So that's life, right? It happens to everybody. Okay, again, you're looking for a really nice border. Might have to pull it back a little. There we go. There we go. Feel better about that already. Clean up some of that glue. That looks really nice. Close this in so I can do this side. And I did cut some tags for this because we have the 2 pockets here. And I cut paper for it. All right. push that underneath. Perfect. See, I don't always have those perfect days, but when I do, I'm very grateful. Perfect. Alright, tags. So I have a small tag here. Put this over here. And then I have a slightly bigger tag. And these were scrap pieces. This one is 4.5 by 6. And then this one is 3.25 by 5 3/4. So that's nice. And then I'm going to put this on here. Let's get this taken care of. Now you can put as many tags as you want because you have this pocket here, plus you have this pocket here. But you can put 2, 3 tags in here in each pocket, and you still have room for lots of stuff. Okay. We have the back side. Perfect. All right. And that one is going to go in our shorter pocket. And then we have a tag for the back pocket. And this was also scraps. And I'm so glad I had them. That way. There is a little bit of glue on this. So I'll take my eraser and erase that off. So if you ever find that you have sticky glue that's left over from tape or your Xyron tape, your eraser will work perfect in removing it. And that one goes right back there. I love it. I think it turned out wonderful. So this is it. I love it. And can't you see it needs a little bit of, you know, bling and sparkle? And I think a lot of these do, and we will go back and decorate them like we did here. We put the bronze pieces as pull tabs. So yes, we will. Okay, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I'll be glad to get back with you guys as soon as I can. Have a great one. Bye.